She's pressing her way through this multitude. She's crawling, she's sliding even, whatever the case may be, but she took all that she had and everything that was with her and she pressed toward him just to touch him, just to receive what she came for. And sometimes we get so messed up because we think about what people think of us till it's like, okay, I done lost sight for what I came for, but her agenda was healing, but he gave her even more. So now is the time where it's like, okay, so I don't care what you think about me. Let me go ahead and press in his presence. Let me go ahead and press to see what he has for me. Because we have to remember, like, who am I that God is mindful of me? Who am I that God is mindful of me? Who do he call me to be? I am loved. I am a child of God. I am his. I am above and not beneath. That's who he called me to be. And you don't have to come clean, right? We don't have to come and have it all together for God to give us what we came for, right? You can come ugly. You can come dirty. You can come with no lace on. You can come with no weave on, no wig on, no lashes on. You can come just as you are for God to give you what you came for. We think that we got to have it all together. No, you ain't got to have it all together, because just what he did at that cross and just what he did for me, no, I was a wrench undone. So because I was a wrench undone and here I am now, it's just indication that we don't have to come clean. We don't have to come with it all together. Sometimes that pressing is just what God needs. It's just what God needs, because the pressing bursts the relationship, but the relationship keeps you pressing. So although, like I said, she came from healing, but the relationship that she had with the Father allowed her to keep going. And some of us just need to hear those words. Keep going. Keep going. You got this. Keep going. Press in. Keep going. You got this. We all fall short. We all have bad days. But keep going. Keep pressing. It's not going to always be like this. Sometimes we just be like, okay, God, I'm focused on my situation. I'm focused on what's going on in front of me. But do you not know that the blessing is next to you? Do you not know that after this, if you don't give up, you will see where God has put you through what you've been put through? And sometimes we be so quiet, and the very thing that we are going through, or the things that God delivered us from, be the things that we need to not shut up about. That's where the purpose is. This woman declared why she did what she did and what happens after she did what she did. And that's the beauty of it, because now it's like, this is testimonial. So now, since God has helped me, now he can help you, and I can pull you out of what you're going through. So it's like right now it's just a season of what we are going through. But don't allow that season to defeat you. Don't allow that season to stop your pressing. Don't allow this season to stop you in the tracks of where you're going, because you're on the right path. You're on the right track. The only thing you have to do is keep going. We give up so easily as people of God. We give up so easily. The first time it begins to be hard, we out of there. We out the door. Instead of enduring, our endurance is going to help the next person, and the next person, and the next person, and the next person. But we give up so easily, and it's like, okay, God, you ain't delivering me from this on my time, then I'm done. I give up. We're talking about a woman with the issue of blood that pressed in. And you think because what? You got an ear infection? That pressing is too much for you, pressing is too hard for you, from the ear infection, the headache. Like, I'm suffering from migraines, right? And it's like, sometimes I don't be wanting to come to church. Sometimes I don't be wanting to, be in God. And I just feel like, God, I just can't do it. Press in. Press in. Because that right there is going to help people. How much, I'm trying to make it sound sweet. How long are we going to allow suffering to become us? Right? How long are we going to allow us to suffer? Because you have control of your suffering. You have control of the things that you go through. But it's all about what you do. We got choices, right? She could have chose not to press. We could have chose not to be in the sanctuary today. It's all about the choice. So how long are you going to allow suffering to take root in you? So it's taking root and then it's gonna grow. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna water you. You're gonna go and talk to people about what you're going through. And the crazy thing about that is we go and talk to people about what we're going through, and they be hyping us up. And in the meantime, we're like, yeah girl, yeah girl. When we be by ourselves, it's like, dang, she really see me like that? Like, I'm just venting, but dang, she really see me like that? And sometimes we get discouraged with that too, because we're like, if people see me like this, God will see me like this. And it's like, although God see you like this, He's not a God that's going to talk about you. He's not a God that's going to be like, oh, you look like this, your shoes dirty, your hair messed up, all of these things. He's going to invite you in. He's not that type of God. He's not that type of God. And we get too distracted and we forget about the relationship with God and like how He brought us through and how He got us out. You know, like the man that was by the pool. You know, He got him up, right? And sometimes we go back to that place what's familiar. And why do we do that? We don't know. But it's just comfort there. We go back to that place where it's comfortable. And it's like, okay, God ain't really helping me. And you know God ain't helping you. And you still go back to that place of comfort. But God is calling us out. Even off the script, God is calling us higher. And some of us, we just really sitting down and we not pressing in. And we know that God has called us multiple times. And we know that God has called us greater. God has called us higher. But we sitting there, we sitting on the plans of God. We sitting on the purpose of God. When you know that you should be out helping somebody, when you know that you should be out ministering to somebody, that you know that you should be out doing the due diligence of God. But what we do, our no be our first mistake. The no, it be our first mistake because it's so comfortable. It's so convenient to say no. But sometimes that yes, you don't know what it requires. You don't know how much weight it holds. Just by saying yes, that yes is the agreement with heaven. So just by you saying yes, you may not even have anything to say, right? But just by saying yes, God is saying, I'm going to call you higher just by the yes, just by the obedience. You open your mouth and I will do the rest. But some of us, we sitting on our calling and we've been in God too long, and we've been just going with the flow. We going with the motions. And God is saying, no, now is the time for you to break loose. Now is the time for you to come higher. Now is the time for you to now listen to me. Because without me, you wouldn't even be here anyway. So God is just calling us higher. The press, it costs too much. The pressing, it costs too much for us not to press. And my last little bullet point is to stop pursuing the pain and pursue the relationship and to just reach for God's blood. Just reach for His blood and reach for His garment, the end of His garment, the thread of His garment, His toe. Anything, just reach for God so that God can help us, so that God can call us out of the bondage, so God can call us out of the sin. Sin is not our portion. Bondage is not our portion. The weights that hold us down is not our portion. So today I just encourage us to just press towards the mark of God and just press in His presence so that He can deliver us from the things that we do press in for Him about. Amen.